So, last but not least, how can we support you? What else can we do as a publication? Who are we not seeing that we should be seeing?
Mm-hmm.
Are there other leaders in your space that we need to know about?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there are. I need to think about who those folks are. I was so happy to see Jabari. Jabari Lyles in this, saying, there were 3 Baltimoreans this year in the list. So Baltimore is very proud of that. And how you can support me is by, number one, just being amazing, supporting the young artists around you. Definitely checking Sister City's Girl Choir out. Come to one of our virtual performances. Come hear the girls sing. We're right now working on a big project called When I Sing that honors the life of Marian Anderson, and looks at the ways that we can use her legacy to connect with our own. So, that will premiere in April, and we invite folks to come and enjoy hearing and learning about Marian. And also learning about the voices of these young people. So they have written 4 original songs centered on the themes of her life and their lives, and they're beautiful, gorgeous songs. Support young people as they work to create and share. Adrienne Marie tells us, who is, of course, a leader that we all should recognize, but she tells us that everything we see in the world was built from someone's imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So even great things that are terrible, like racism, right? Someone just imagined that some people are born to get less, because I was born to get more. So everything we see comes from creativity, both bad and good. And so by investing in the creativity of young people, you're investing in a new world that's a better world. You're investing in their power to create the next world, right? So I believe strongly in 7-generation thinking, and I believe each generation can get better by believing more strongly in their creativity and their power to create and fix and
wow,
rebuild.
I'm taking all kinds of notes. 7th-generation world. Okay.
Those are my people. People that think like that. And so support young people around you. Support Sister City's Girl Choir. And
the event in April, you said there's going to be a
virtual event called When I Sing.
When I Sing, okay. So we'll get information about that so we can share it.
I'd love to share it. Yes, I'll share it. Right, I'll share it with you. And it's just an opportunity to hear about what's on the hearts and minds of young people. And they're very proud of this original music that they've created.
So this 1-hour conversation did no justice for me. Because all I know now is I want to shadow you. I want to find out what you're doing. And the world that you've created is for any, Black identifying woman who found herself in the LGBT community, but not knowing how to express that or be out or be fully who she is, for her to see you, for her to know that you're doing it. For the young women who are still questioning or trying to figure it out or just don't know, to see you fully who you are as a leader and in these spaces making worlds is amazing. All I can do is just say, I'm so glad you were nominated and we get to share you with our larger audience, and hopefully our articles and the things we'll do in terms of sharing this conversation and anything else will help you touch people or maybe other resources. If you could just tell me as we close out what's next for you, that would be great.
Yeah, so I believe in covert planning, but what's next for me? Just more creativity. I just accepted a commission from the Baltimore Choral Arts Society, so I'm writing a new piece with them that will be a celebration of things that we've had to learn over the last 10 months. And so that'll be very exciting. It's my first opportunity, to really to compose a piece of music by request. So everything I've composed up to this point has been I've composed on my own, which is very exciting. I was really happy this year in the last year, to have my music published by Hal Leonard, the biggest music publisher in North America. And so to be able to share my voice and perspective with folks all around the world has been really exciting. And I want to continue to do that. And what's next for me is also to find more Black women who are composers and elevate them to that space. what we've learned about some of the messaging we receive about, especially in the classical music world, about who has the right to make music. And by make music, I mean create music. Some of those ideas are flawed. so almost everyone has something to share about ideas, about things that keep them up at night, things that bring them great joy, and to share them in creative spaces is really important. So I just want to do that work, like connect with other people who are also people like me who write music, but have never shared it, never considered themselves to have the permission to share, to create more spaces for them to share, to create that platform. So I think that's what's on the next horizon for me, is to really delve into that composition side of my life, and we'll see where that goes.
And so I feel like I'm dancing through your words. Like I land on one, but then I have to run because then I have to catch up to the next one. And one of the set of words you said was covert planning. So that's interesting because it's something that resonates, right? So I think I want to end this call. I want to get done, but every time I want to get done, you say something else.
I believe like when you have a big plan, I like the kinds of folks who, when you have an idea, instead of talking about it all the time, I mean, share it, right? But you're doing the work. So like when I wanted to create Sister Cities, there were many sleepless nights I stayed up. I'm not advising people to miss out on sleep. Yeah. What I'm advising you to do is don't talk about your ideas for 5 years. Work on them for 5 years, and then talk about the execution of it. I did this. This is how I did it. Share that. So let's talk less about what we want to do and talk more about what we did to inspire other folks to then do the same. So I'm one of those. I like to just get down and work and then say, okay, well, I did this. And everyone's like, you were working on that?
Right.
Yep, I was. This is what I was working on. And that doesn't mean don't talk and share your ideas, but share while you're doing the work. Be about the work. Do the work.
Less talking.
Work. Burn those calories working. Work. And let's get it done. And, almost every idea that a person has is a gift. So don't waste those gifts. Like if you have an idea and it's burning in your soul, you better get it done. What
an inspiration and a perfect way to end our conversation. That if you have an idea and it's burning your soul, it's a gift. And it's a gift you have to share, and no one else can share it the way you would. And I also am a believer that those ideas come to you, but they're free enterprises. Someone else can grab it.
That's right.
So you better get to work.
Right. Oh, that's right. Too. That's right.
Again, having people under 40 that are in the LGBTQ, SGL, whatever letter, but queer identifying people as leaders is really important to me. And I'm glad, and I think you feel the same. It's important to recognize folks because I know you're going many great places, and it's time now to affirm for you that what you have been doing as a leader is rich and important and is making huge ripples. The legacy already exists. So
yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Take care so much and have a wonderful rest of your day.
It was wonderful to meet you. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.